In this video, we will talk about the time theory by Goichi Hosoda. So the time theory is the most important. As he would say, the time is 10 times more important than anything else on the market, than the price. So everything, the whole market is changing. The whole change is according to time. And he came up after 4.5 years of really intense thinking, study of the markets, involving a lot of people into calculations. He came up with the basic numbers and the compound numbers. So let's talk about them. Let's talk what they are. I'm covering one of them, that's 129. So just remember there's this number. I will explain them to you in a second. So these two magical numbers that you already know, because we learned already about the Kijun and Tenkan. So Tenkan Sen, you remember that was 9 divided, the low and high from the 9 candles, 9 days, and divided by 50%. So this is our 9. And then 26. This is like the center of the market, the magical number of the markets, you could say. And 17 is something in between. So if we take 9 and 9, then we will have -1, we will have 17, and then 17 plus 9, that gives us 26. So why 9 plus 9 would give us 17 and not 18? Here is the thing. When we trade and there is an impulse, so you will see that these numbers are correlated with the impulses, with the waves, with the movements of the market. So when we count a particular movement up and there is 9 candles and the top candle is counted as a last one of this current movement, but then when we start counting from the top on the opposite side, so let's say we got 9 candles up and then another 9 candles down, we would use this a top candle to count twice. So there is 9 and then this 9th is a 1, the first candle for another movement. So that's why we need to take this 1 away. So this brings us to compound numbers. So based on these numbers, these 3 basic numbers, we would get all the other numbers that might be important in our trading. And let's have a look, how do we get there? So we know already the formula. So 33, that would be 17 times 2, so or 17 plus 17 minus 1. Yes, because if there is 17 up and 17 down, we would need to take this 1 in between away. So that gives us 33. 42 is the combination of number 26 and 17, and again we need to take 1 away. So we would get 43 minus 1. 51, that would be combination of double 26, again 52 minus 1. 65, that's 33. So we already got double compounds because that was compound number 33, and now we use this one times 2, that's 65. Then 76, this is very important number. That's where the market tends to turn completely. So if we have a nice movement up and we are after 76 moves, candles, periods, you name it, that's where we need to be especially cautious, because the market has a tendency to reverse, to finish its current move. So 76, so it's triple 26. Then 82, yes, you guessed it, this is 42 times 2 or 42 plus 42, that's 84 minus 1. Then 97, 33. times 3. So before we got this one times 2, now we've got this one times 3. So in this case, we don't subtract one candle because we've got 33 once, second time, and then third one. So imagine like an N wave, that each wave would consist, each I wave would consist of 33 candles. So then we have one top, one bottom, that gives us 2 candles, common for 2 or 3 waves. So we need to subtract 2. 101 is 51 times 2 minus 1, and 65 times 2, that would be again minus 1, because we multiply by 1. So these are the numbers. Of course, there might be much more numbers. This is just like the basic, and you can go with that much further. There might be numbers. So these numbers are all created from our basic numbers, but the waves, they might be created through the numbers that they are not here on the chart, and they still might work in the future. But this is another topic, but still related to the numbers, to time, basically, because numbers you can have in targets as well. But what I mean by numbers is, in this case, is the time. So everything we're talking here is related to time. Let's put Hosoda's numbers into test. In front of you there is a DE30, so that's the German index, and 5-minute chart. I want to show you that these numbers are working everywhere. And this is very current situation. As I said, 5 minutes, that's what was happening today during the Asian and European session. And let's check. After this accumulation, we have a start of the trend. Let's put number 1 at this candle, and let's see if these numbers are any good here. And we can see straight away that at 26, just one candle before, the market collapses, has a small pullback. Then there is number 33. This is more of a collapse. Another 42, again, we can see reaction. So the market is aware of these numbers. Then 51, just one candle before. The traders were impatient. They already start selling their stock. At 65, again, another move. So we can see that all these numbers are fitting in perfectly. And it's only 5-minute chart. And 76, so 3 times 26 minus 2, we have our top, and exactly on 76, surprise, the market has fallen, and it has fallen heavily. It keeps falling for past, let me see here, 65, look at that, 65 candles, even here 51 on this falling market, this crazy fall. Our numbers are working perfectly. So you can see that all this madness happened because there was enough of candles, 5-minute candles, 76. Let's have a look elsewhere. Let's have a look on oil. I have a chart of oil here, which is from over a year ago. You can check my YouTube video. I made a YouTube video about this massive fall. Probably you remember that the prices of oil were falling heavily. No one knew where is the bottom. With some brokers, the prices were actually minus, so you would need to pay for companies to store your oil. It was so bad. But at this candle, this magical candle, and we will see why everything finished. I made a video why this is a good moment to buy. Not everyone agreed with me. Now I think they regret. Let's count it from the top. From the top we have number 1. Falling all the way. Where did we fall? To number 76. Look at this. Is there a coincidence? I don't think so. Or in the meanwhile, we can see that falling up to, this is 8, so we have a 9, then 8 times 2, 16, that's another little drop here, and we have our 26. 26 at this point, so very nice bottom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 2 weeks of growth after 26. So this is important. So market was aware, and at 33 it decided that enough is enough, keep falling again. Back to 42, and then another massive fall. This time on 51 there was not a big reaction. Just one day before the pullback has finished and we start falling again. On 65 though, you look, the end of the pullback, and again another attack, massive attack up to 76, and since then the market is growing from the $17 all the way to $77. So especially in the moments like that, when the market is doing something unusual, there is a fall, it looks like there's, it's madness, you don't know what's going on. But if you know the numbers, Hosoda's numbers, the fruits of his over 4 years work, you can calculate the bottom, and you can buy here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not try to catch some little dip, but the big dip where the money is laying and where you can have 5 times your investment. Okay, we were talking before about our Australian dollar to Swiss franc. You remember when we were learning about the waves? So here are our waves. Let's see if these waves behaved in any order as well. So counting from the beginning, we can see very nicely we have 26, very strong impulse of 26. So let's see how strong was another impulse. So counting from the end of this pullback, we can see 26. So 26 again. Unbelievable. Checking from the bottom, maybe there will be something going on again. 26 this time is not the top, is the top of the reaction. So we have the fall much earlier, but then the market never just goes to the top and falls like crazy and never comes back. After such a nice movement, there needs to be some distribution. So that's the end at this point of the distribution. I mean, not end of the distribution, that's the end of this pullback at 26. So we already know that something is wrong, that we got our 26, 26, 26, which finished earlier. And now we are forming P wave, breaking lows. This is our signal to exit this market. We know about the waves, and we know about the time. We know about the lines, the targets. So at this point, these numbers are talking to us. And if we have a look, how long was the P wave? Again, we can see it's 26. So all this distribution was 26 days, trading days, of course. So since then, look, this is the last white candle, and then we have a nice fall. This place was retested, and then the market never looked back again. So again, the Hosoda's numbers, the power of Hosoda's numbers. Let's have a look. This is our Japanese yen to, American dollar to Japanese yen. And we have a situation here as well. Very interesting. Let's have a look. What's happening on this Japanese yen? This is like some strong movement here. And what's happening? A big fall, 13. Then pull back to 26. So we've got 13, 13. I wave equals I wave. We remember from the previous lesson. Now, okay, let's leave it here. So we have this 26. We have a nice fall. Later on, 33. again the market comes to 33, it's falling, a pullback 42, end of the pullback, again a fall, 51, another pullback, again fall. Then the market is going all the way up. That's the biggest like pullback, except this massive one here. And 76, this is our 77th candle, and the market keeps falling. So let's now put it our ruler from the 77th candle, and surprise, surprise, the market falls all the way in this nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves, 5 waves, all the way to 77 again. So 76 plus 1. This is our move. In the meanwhile, you can see there's some 51 having like playing some role, 13 as well here. Then the market is going to 17 plus 2. Not so significant. Let's have a look at this 77. Let's mark it from this point and let's see what happened later. And bang, another 76 this time. So we have a 76 days. Beautiful move. And from now on, what happened? Look, 3 times 76. Yes, 1, 2, 3. And now the market completely reversed. Completely reversed, is going completely different direction because of this power of 76. If we see before as well, we can see here, so measuring, let me enlarge these candles a little bit so we can see more. And as well, measuring here these impulses, we can see very nice 26. Later on, 76, pullback at this point, 51, at this point, 42, 31. All of these numbers, they are creating new waves. And here, where are we here? 101. So 51 times 2 is 102 minus 1, because we always count the middle candle just once. It gives us 101, and from this point we have all these turbulences. So this is it. I don't think you need any more convincing that the market works with these numbers. Check with the market of your choice, the one that you like to trade. Check this number, see if this is Hosoda's numbers, or maybe there are some other numbers that your market likes to work with. Okay, I hope you like this video, and I hope it will change your trading for better.